the way back to Mifflinburg.
Kenny,
I remember that.
just admit that you're wrong.
No, I'm not wrong.
You were.
No,
100%
you were literally
wrong.
texting her back because I was like, "Damn, I feel really bad. Like, fuck. Like, is she
Yeah,
good?"
as we're driving through Bloom.
And no, as we're driving back on the interstate.
Through Bloom.
No, on the fucking interstate. I remember that.
Are you guys still playing? Let me interrupt quick.
No,
Jake,
we're
I'm gonna
just
murder
arguing.
Kenny.
Alright, well, let me
Daniel was
just
so
interrupt real quick.
self-centered and so stupid.
Kenny, but he's not lying because Daniel called me that entire night.
Alright, quick question before we keep arguing and then I listen. Are you still playing?
I'm
No,
playing
we're not.
Shoot House.
No, because I'm gonna murder Kenny.
So you guys are not playing together right now?
I
No,
know.
because I'm gonna murder Kenny because he's so fucking stupid.
No, Daniel's so
Andrew, what are you
fucking
playing?
stupid.
Andrew,
What time did we leave
I'm
Bloom
not playing
then?
anything. Jake.
We left Bloom around 10:30.
can someone let me know what's going on so I can listen to the argument and enjoy
Wait,
it?
DR, you hear that? He said 10:30, right?
Yeah, but he just said
Did you hear
10
that?
not too long ago.
He said 10:30. I am looking at a Snapchat from the night, and guess what time it was taken? With
What time?
Taylor. 10:20. In the parking lot where you guys were fighting over Four Locos. Huh.
Yeah.
So you're lying. Or you're
No,
completely
I said
wrong.
I said we left at 10:30. That is right before they
Kenny,
got.
this is the other
dead.
parking lot. This is the other complete parking lot before we drove around. So no, you're completely wrong.
No, before we drove around, we literally drove from that parking lot to the other parking lot, and they got hemmed up right then and there.
Yeah, you guys fought in the parking lot for like 25 minutes.
No, we did
And then
not.
you guys walked over. That was probably another
Yeah,
20 minutes. Then
'cause
you guys
Daniel-
talked to police. That was another 10 minutes.
Daniel wanted to leave before all of that.
I wanted to
remember
leave
you
by
would
around
not.
8 o'clock.
Yeah, and you did not want to take him home at all.
Rain was fucking puking in my car at that point.
That was
Okay,
before
I'm telling you, we didn't get home
that.
till like 2 or 3 o'clock. I'm telling
We
you for
did
a
not.
fact.
No, it was maybe 12 at the minimum.
No, it was
We
definitely
got
like
back
2
to
or 3.
Mifflinburg at the minimum.
Kenny, it was like definitely 2 or 3.
Jake, do you want to play Hardcore Shoot House?
Yes, I do. I'll load my Call of Duty. Let me go get a bowl of Cheez-Its and a water.
Okay, I will play one game till.
Alright, it's Call of Duty's loading. I'll be right back.
Alright. Fuck, my bad.
I am literally about to fucking call Taylor Kip and get fucking hair input. Because that's how much I know I'm right.
Oh my fucking god. Yes.
Like, I know for a fact. There's not a single doubt in my mind.
I didn't have that phone at that time. I had my fucking S3. Or no, my S3, my S6. I'd have to look on that phone. Do they even have any fucking texts? I think it was all on Snapchat. I told him I was gonna play a game while he went to go eat.
The fucking video of me sitting on your lap. And them drinking in the back.
Yeah, those fucking natty daddies.
Oh, those natty daddies are so nasty. That's
Shut
the
up,
nastiest
you're
thing I
retarded.
think I've ever drank. Shut the fuck up. Natty daddies are literally the nastiest things I've ever drinking. Send me that video, Dan.
DR can send it to you. Because unless you admit you're wrong.
Oh my fucking god, are you really that fucking just salty about it?
That's because you're so wrong.
I can't join you, Kenny. This is server full.
Yeah, we're in the middle of a game. I told you, I literally said I was gonna give Jake a game. Jake's literally fucking eating.
I have Cheez-Its, nigga. I can play.
God.
I was like, hey, I'm gonna go get this stuff. I'll be right back, and I'll play the game with you because my COD's
Alright,
loading.
join me.
He
That's what I
is
thought.
so retarded, bro. I hate him.
Join me.
Are you together?
Waiting on you, Gabe.
Only because I told Kenny I'd play with him initially, and he started without me. So actually, what the fuck, douchebag. He's mad because Daniel has him upset.
Daniel is so
What are you two
retarded.
arguing about?
Jake, remember the night Kenny fought Taylor Kip for Four Locos?
I did not fight Taylor Kip. Shut the fuck up. That
I
is
don't
completely
know
wrong.
ever. I don't know of this at all, and I'd love to.
I didn't fight Taylor Kip for a Four Loco.
Kenny,
That
you
is a
did.
completely false statement. I've never fought anyone for any alcohol. That is a correct statement right there. I got into a bitter argument. Wasn't with Taylor. It was with whoever the fuck else she was with.
Yeah, and you had to like rip it out of her hands. Cause that was
Was it your
Four
alcohol,
Loko.
Kenny?
That
It
you
was
sold them
my alcohol.
for $20.
No.
You sold them a Four Loco for $20.
Yeah, and they took like 4.
No, they took one, Jake.
No, they took 4.
And you took it back.
Yeah.
Why?
No, I sold them 2 and they took 4.
For $20,
so you-
Jake.
Bruh,
You
I'm
probably
a
still
fuck-
made money. They're like $2 a piece.
Bro,
Aren't
I
they?
got them from.
Am I
I got them from someone else.
For
So you got ripped
$20,
off.
Jake. He sold
So you
them
got
2,
ripped off.
and they stole 2 more.
I sold,
For
I sold them
$20.
2, and then they took 2. Yes.
And then Kenny fought them for them back.
No, I literally
You're
just
mad.
grabbed it and ripped it out of their hands. That's all
How
I
much
did.
did you pay for 4 of them?
$8.
And he asked
And you
for
sold-
$20 for 2.
And they
And I
took
took-
4, and you were mad, and you still
Yes.
made money.
Yeah. But
I
that
would
wasn't
have
the-
just let them have
that
their
was-
little fiending
no,
Four
but
Locos
that
and
wasn't
took
the
the
thing
money.
though. That wasn't the thing. There was
They disrespected a U.S. Army soldier.
they took it. I'm like, no, no one steals from me.
I mean, I guess it's. I can see your point. Like, yes, it is just a Four Loco, but also they did steal, which is
Yeah.
just disrespectful.
I would have been fine
I
with the
get that.
$20 though.
Yeah, exactly. I get that, but in a way, they way overpaid for it, anyways. So you could have bought 10 Four Locos with the money they gave you. So you almost made out better because they're dumb. If you wouldn't have stole it back, you would have made out better. Unless you still had the $20.
Then right after
And-
that, they got their little DUI.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who got a DUI?
Taylor
of like-
and all them.
Like 4 people.
Wait, they. How do you all get it?
No,
Were
they
all
didn't get
driving?
DUI. They didn't get a DUI.
Underage.
They just got underage.
Underage. Yeah, that's what I meant.
They got that at Williamsburg.
Yeah.
Because of Kenny.
Oh, because they were
No.
arguing, which drew attention.
Yeah.
No,
And
no,
then the cops
that was
showed up.
not. That was not what happened.
And Kenny
No.
was 21.
No, I was
he
21.
wasn't.
I was
Kenny
19
was
at the time.
How did you not get it underage?
So I wasn't with them.
He dipped.
I literally dipped. The
Kenny
second
hit
that
the
the-
lick and fucking was out. Snaps that Four Loco up out their hands. Kenny's
No.
out.
So the state police, because Raymer's puking out of my car, so the state police come over and ask Daniel what's going on with Raymer. He's like, oh, he's just sick from food. He's like, oh, they're like, oh, okay, that's cool. And
Really?
after
That's all they
walking-
said?
That's all they said. Yep.
At
But
this
So you
point,
got
Jake.
pulled over.
At this point, Jake,
No,
I
we're
would
in a-
not
we're in a
believe
parking lot.
anything
We are in a
Kenny
parking lot.
says.
We're in a parking
You're in a
lot.
parking lot. Vehicle's not on. You're sitting there. Raymer's throwing up out of the car, and you're all sitting in the car.
Yes. Daniel and Raymer are in my car.
Yo, I
Raymer's
found the
out of my
messages.
car.
So at 8 o'clock, I'm like, yo, D-Hart, take me home. I'll suck
Yeah, it's
your
8
dick.
o'clock.
And then D-Hart said, what do you want? I was like, a ride home. And then he said, I thought Kenny was giving you a ride home. I'm like, no, this is AIDS. This fucking sucks. They're being fucks. And he said, what do you mean? And I said, and he said, I'm like, what do you mean? And then he's like, are they annoying you? I'm like, Raymer's too high. Kenny's being Kenny. There's no purpose. We're walking around and it's cold. They're trying to find a party. Who's trying to take them home? I'm like, they can find a ride. And then D-Hart said, is Kenny drunk? And he said, not yet. And this is at 8:30 now. And then he said, Jesus, can't you just leave them there? I'm like, Taylor will Uber them. And then he said, Taylor who, blah, 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 leaving. Now, I'm like, Kenny only brought 1 Four Loko, and so if he does drink that, he'll sober up. And then, blah, 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 blah. And now it's 10 o'clock, and I'm like, are you on PS4? And he said, yes, I am. And I'm like, I'm gonna kill myself. And it's 1:30.
1:30?
Yeah. So Kenny, you see this fat fucking dick? Get the fucking sucking.
Alright. So
Okay.
Kenny, continue at the part where Raymer's in the car, state police, you say he's throwing up for food, and they leave.
Yes, they leave, and then me
D-Hart, isn't that
and
funny?
Taylor are walking back
Yeah,
to
it's
my
fine.
car and Lexi's car, and they see that Taylor has a drink. And then they ask her what it is, and she's like, oh yeah, I have this, and I found it off the street. And I'm like, I'm right next to her, I'm like, oh damn, like I'm geeking the fuck out right now.
I would be.
And she's like, yeah, I found it off the street, and I'm like, oh my god. Well, she's talking to them, I'm like, yo, I can't leave, like I'm not with her or anything, my car's right there, I'm trying to dip. And the cops
You
are
said
like,
to cop,
he's
I'm
not
trying to
wanting
dip.
and I'm like, and the cops are like, yeah, you can leave. I'm like, all right, bet.
And then he didn't leave, he went driving
And
the boom
Lexi's car's right next to us. They have weed and other shit in
And
their
guess
car.
what they didn't do, Jake?
Wait, who's
Leave.
car right next?
Lexi's.
And
Guess-
where'd you go then? If you
Dude,
didn't
I'm on
leave.
my old phone, and I have some fucked up stuff on here.
If you didn't leave, what'd you do then?
Okay, so according to
He
Dan,
said, no, this is what he said. This is literally what he said. He said, no, let's keep looking around. And he's like, I think there's something going
No.
on down there. And then we
no,
fucking
I
drove
would be
around
too
Bloomsburg.
geeked out to fucking
No,
say
you
that.
weren't. You were retarded back then. An absolute fucking moron.
No. So
He was
what
acting
happened?
drunk, so he wouldn't take me home. That was on the
No.
Mountain Dew night. This is the Mountain Dew night, Jake.
Mountain Dew night? What's that?
He was drinking Mountain Dew and said he was drunk.
Oh. Okay, so then you walk away from the state police though. While
I
they
get
give
my
Taylor
car-
and everyone.
Yeah, I get my
Hundreds.
car and I fucking dip. And then what
With
happened
just
was
yourself.
Not
no, me,
dip.
Dan, and Raymer.
Not
Oh, okay.
dip. Move away from the situation.
Right.
And then what happened was
And then they
I
drove
went to-
around for another 2-3
I
hours.
went to Buckhorn and I took the wrong exit. I went on I-80 East instead of
After-
I-80 West.
After you
So you
looked
went
for
up-
parties.
So I went back towards Bloomsburg. So I had to go back in the light street.
Jake,
We
this
went
is
back to
after
Bloomsburg,
he
and I
already
took
looked
the
for
right
parties.
exit. No, I did
For
not
2
look
hours,
for more
because
parties.
Daniel called me the entire time asking me for him to take him home.
Shut the fuck. No.
Yes, Kenny. We literally just already found the proof.
So Daniel was home at 1:40. Are you on PS4? No. What
Okay,
did the
that
text
Taylor
say?
situation happened around 10:20. It doesn't take
All right,
3 hours to get
Daniel-
home.
Daniel, what does it say? You have the text messages.
Jake, literally this argument is just literally about Kenny taking forever to take Daniel home. And he won't
Oh.
admit it.
It seemed a lot deeper than that when I was first listening.
Well,
They were
that's
very
because
angry at
Kenny's
each other.
acting fucking retarded because he keeps saying he did it.
No, bro, that's the fucking story. I'm literally telling you the story, Jake.
Kenny, you literally took forever to take them home because you said you were quote unquote drunk from Mountain Dew.
Shut the fuck up. I did not drink it all that night.
Apparently you did. Because that's what you kept telling Daniel that night.
You were too drunk to take him home, but you didn't drink.
Apparently.
Allegedly.
That is what happened, Jake. Because Daniel kept calling me that night to take him home, but Kenny would not let me come up to take him home. Because he would say, oh, I'm taking them home now. And then they would never leave.
Jesus.
But Kenny's too stubborn to admit that
I just don't
he
remember.
wouldn't take him home.
That's what I remembered.
Well, apparently
What
you
I'm
were
telling
too
you is
drunk.
exactly
I wouldn't
what
remember. Yeah, you were too drunk off Mountain Dew to remember anything.
Because Kenny wanted to keep looking around for parties after the Taylor situation.
Yeah, that wouldn't be my first thought.
Well, it's Kenny's first thought.
No, that's not my first thought. I
So
don't.
who all got underages with them? Who was Taylor with?
I don't even remember anymore. There's Taylor, Lexi's, and 2 other people.
Wow.
It might have been 3 other people. I don't fucking remember anymore. Bro, I'm literally destroying fucking whatchamacallit, personal radar for this gold RPG. I almost have it. Oh, and long shots for my MG34.
MG34.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Double kills. Oh, there's no shortly after reloading. Thank God.
Dude. Fucking Devin. Does anyone know who Michaela Stacia is?
Not a clue. Oh, 1 more fucking support kill streak.
Never mind then. Alright, let me tell you anyway. So, she works at the vape shop in Selinsgrove, and when I tell you she is bad, like, I'm talking 10. Like, fuck. Michaela Stacia. I think she's... Yeah. She's probably like 20 or 21. But... anyway, point is, Devin, we all know this dude. You know how Devin looks physically. You know how fucking dumb he is. How he acts, anyway. And he pulls up to the vape shop in this fucking big white creeper van that he has. And...
Is he still driving that fucking thing? Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
dude. Ugly, fucking musty looking thing. And it's Devin. And he gets her snap, and then she gives him her number, and she's talking to him all day when I was hanging out with him, and invites him over to her house. Just them. For the night.
What?
Yeah, dude, I'm talking bad. Like, did you just look her up on IG or something?
I didn't know.
Gabe, you did? Dude, oh my god. Like, she's fucking fine. And
Devin.
he goes over, and I was like, dude, you just fucking scored big time. I don't know how, but I talked to her a while ago, and she dubbed me. And I was like, the fuck? And now Devin gets to go to her house? Like, what the fuck? I was actually kind of tight. Honestly, I was pretty tight. But, I was like, hey, more power to you. And he goes over, and he's showing me all these, like, texts she's sending him. I'm like, oh my god. She's, like, actually into it. And he's there for about, like, an hour. He got there, like, 8 o'clock. And I get a Snapchat, and he goes, fuck, bro. I said, what? And he goes, that bitch is crazy. I dipped. And I'm like, what did you just say to me? You left. What could have possibly happened? And I tried to find out what happened, but he's asleep. But I cannot believe he pulled a fucking bitch like that. What the? And he left. You literally left. What the? That's why I'm so confused. That bitch is crazy. I dipped. What could have possibly happened to make you leave? I'm really excited to hear that story. To be honest.
She's like, I want you to have my kids.
Yeah, I have no idea what it could be. It's got to be something like real serious. There's no way you just leave that opportunity hanging.
Unless you're Devin, it's just like, yeah, it's another day.
Dude, no, you don't get a bitch like that any day. What
Jake,
the?
you want to know something that happened today?
What?
Kenny got laid on FaceTime earlier.
Shut the fuck up.
Kenny what got laid on FaceTime?
Shut the fuck up.
Yo, Kenny, nice. How'd that work?
My
How do you do that?
my Polish chick, she video chatted me on fucking Facebook.
Facebook? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
bro. That's the only way we talk is Facebook Messenger.
Kenny got laid.
Girl, get you an iPhone.
Kenny got hella laid.
But bro,
On
that's
Facebook
the first time I've
Messenger.
actually...
It sounds like fucking iRobot.
So
Fucking
you should have heard him
wally.
earlier. He's like,
Bro,
oh, my
bro, that's the
Polish
first time
chick
I've
face.
talked-
Oh, oh
Bro, you
my
have no idea how
God.
hyped I was.
I'm so
That's the first
happy.
time
Andrew. I'm
I've
so.
talked to her.
Oh,
That's the first time I've literally talked to her.
Since you're in Poland?
is that the one with the
Yeah.
blank profile picture?
Since before I left Poland.
That's fucking
Yes,
blanky
that is
blank
the
blank.
Yeah, it's because it's not her real name.
Oh my.
Well, what the fuck do you mean? You're just hurting yourself in this argument. What do you mean it's not a real name?
Like her profile picture name or Facebook name isn't her real name.
Why?
It's her American version of her name or whatever the fuck.
Okay, why no profile picture still?
Oh, because she doesn't use Facebook. She doesn't have an actual profile. It's just for
What do you
Messenger.
mean? It's just an actual profile. It's a fucking profile. She's using it.
No, she only has Messenger.
Oh, she only has Facebook Messenger downloaded.
Yes.
How can you only have Facebook Messenger but not Facebook?
By signing it up.
I thought you had to have a Facebook
You
profile.
do.
No.
Yes, you do.
You might not. I don't know.
Kenny, there's no
I feel
way
like
you
you
use
do.
Facebook Messenger without having a Facebook account.
And how do you have friends to talk to if you don't have them added on Facebook? I don't.
You can add them through Messenger.
Oh my
I think
God.
that I'm honestly gonna go on a limb here and say Kenny might be right. Because how would we know if you can't if we never tried
Yeah,
it?
but
'Cause
why
we've
would
always
you
had
have a
Facebook.
blank profile picture?
I don't know. She could at least put a profile picture on.
I mean, I've literally shown D-Hart the text that we had when we were in Poland.
Yeah, I did see those. I don't know, it's just hard for me to believe when someone has a blank profile picture. To me, that's a catfish sign.
Did she have her face on there?
No.
All
she's
I'm
talking?
saying is,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
sure.
literally met with her in Poland. Like, we hung out all the time when I was in Krakow.
Did you bang her?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Kenny, I
Shit,
thought
I
you lost
lost
your
my
virginity in
virginity.
Bloomsburg.
She's the
No.
one you lost your virginity to.
Yes.
Can we do a group like call with her?
I mean, not tonight.
You would not. You should not do that with us.
did you
That
guys
was-
like that photo I sent you guys?
It's a classic. The classic,
It is,
too
it's
bad.
classic.
Oh, I still have it on my phone.
That's a classic, too bad.
Kenny,
That's
because I
inaccurate
remember you
information.
telling us that that never happened in Poland. After he finally pushed out of you, saying you didn't lose your virginity from her.
I did. What? I never said I didn't.
Kenny, she has a blank profile picture.
On Facebook, yes. Because she doesn't have
Yes.
Facebook. She only has Messenger.
Kenny, no fucking weirdo's gonna do that. They'll get a Snapchat.
They don't have Snapchat either. They don't use that shit in Poland. I'm telling you this.
Okay, then why did you tell us you lost your virginity to that fucking Bloomsburg girl? 'Cause
I
I
didn't.
remember you
I
literally
never
went in the
said
party
that.
chat. You're like, guys, I did it.
No, I never said that. I
Yes,
lost
you
my virginity
did.
in Poland in
No,
August. I
alright,
know
you
this.
did say that, but then you admitted that it never happened. After I kept
I
telling you
never admitted
that the
that never
profile
happened
picture
because
was
that definitely
blank.
happened.
No, I remember the night he said he lost his virginity before Poland. I know what you're talking about. Right? No?
I'm talking about
I
the
think that was after,
before
though.
Poland, the Poland, and the after Poland.
Which
I
one
remember
was
the
the
before
before
Poland.
Poland?
He just like said he lost it.
Yeah, apparently he lost it magically one day. He's like, oh, I was kidding, guys.
Oh, yeah.
God,
So that was
good.
obviously a lie, which is fine. He can admit
Yeah,
to that.
and then he
Yeah,
supposedly
man.
lost it in Poland
I did.
with a blank
But then you went back
profile
on it.
picture. And then you went back to being a virgin
No, I did
somehow.
not.
Yes, you,
You did.
did.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
I'm doing my best to stick up for you, Kenny. Honest to God, you can probably tell, but yeah, you did. You went
No, I
back
did
on
not.
that.
I did not back
Yes,
up
you
on
did.
that.
Because when you supposedly fucked this Bloomsburg girl now, you said, guys, I did it. I did it.
Oh, I do remember that. I do. It was a Bloomsburg chick. I know exactly what he's talking about now. I went in her dorm or some shit, right?
Yeah, yeah, and he supposedly lost his virginity then.
Yo, Kenny is a pathological liar, bro.
He does this all the time. This is what he does. And I hate when he tries to lie more about it because I remember this stuff. I remember arguments. Especially with your dumbass.
I do remember the Bloomsburg. I was in her dorm and
It finally happened.
then he's being weird about it, like what happened? Like tell us. He's like, I'm
You
not.
gotta want to know. Can we see what she looks like? I'm not showing you.
Brayden, I think we can attest to this too, because I think he was in the party. Or Rain. But I do vividly remember that.
Yeah, because when he joined the party, he's like, guys, I did it.
Was this after I came back or
Motherfucker, don't
before?
act like you don't know.
Before
No, I'm-
Poland and after. The after is
Before
when you
Poland?
said you lost it. Now.
Before Poland never happened.
Oh my god.
yeah, we know it didn't happen, but you said it did.
Because you fucking lost. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
I did lie.
So the one that we're calling after Poland, is that
Real?
the one where?
Aren't even real. That's all I need to know.
Wait, is
The
that the
one
one
where-
you're talking about where he came back from the bar
Yeah, the one where we say he raped
When-
a girl.
with Braden and Dan? Okay.
Yeah. That's what we're talking about.
Wait, did he say
Okay,
he never
so-
fucked her?
Are you saying you didn't fuck her, Kenny?
When did I ever say that?
No,
I'm
he-
asking you. I don't think you did, but
Yeah, I still don't think you did either.
Why would you tell us and James?
no, I'm saying I don't think you said you didn't. It just
Well,
sounded
the funny
like you were
thing
saying
about
that
this
you didn't.
Bloomsburg one, Jake, is that James actually told me that they didn't fuck because Kenny told James that.
Oh, so there's some interior lies here.
And then all of us just assume he did fuck her.
Well,
Yeah.
you and Braden both told me, and I only believed him because all of you stood up for him. You're like, yeah, you did.
Oh,
And I was like,
except
yeah,
me. I never believed it. Until I talked to
that is
James.
True.
And, then
And
it
James,
confirmed this is bullshit.
James told me Kenny only told him that he only got head that night. That's it.
Oh.
No,
That's
that
it.
is weird.
And what me and Dan talked about after I told Dan is why would Kenny have a reason to lie to James?
Silence.
He has plenty of reasons to lie to us because he does it all the time.
Okay. I never specifically ever said that I had sex with that woman from Bloomsburg. I just said I did it. I just said I did
knew
it.
it.
That's all I've ever said is I
oh
did
my
it.
god. Here it goes. Here it
I'm
goes.
never listening to Kenny.
What?
Here it goes.
Oh my god.
Here
Bro,
it
now
goes.
you're really just calling yourself a liar because you know you've blatantly told us that you fucker.
I did not ever say that.
Well, where's
I said
my,
I brought her back
Where's
to
where's my
Daniels.
controller? Where's my share button? You know,